Hello everyone, my name is Hiroyoshi Iwamoto, known as Samurai CHAJIN. CHAJIN means tea master. Today, I'm going to drink good Japanese green tea with you. So please drink your favorite tea while I am doing this live streaming. Okay? So today, I'm going to tell you about something, some information in English. So normally I speak in Japanese, and especially Friday night I am doing as a live streaming in Japanese, but this Monday night I will speak in English from now. Okay, so sometimes it's very hard to understand what I'm saying in English, but please listen carefully. Okay? So now let's get started. So first, I'm going to drink gyokuro today. Okay? So first, today's tea is I made it 2024 on the first harvest season. So this is gyokuro. So please watch carefully here. So first I will tell you what is gyokuro. So please watch this. So normally Japanese green tea is like this, but I pick the new tea leaves in the springtime at this this tea farm, and after tea leaf pickings we steam the tea leaves as soon as possible and kneading and then drying with the same motion. That will be sencha. And today's green tea is gyokuro. Gyokuro is not a tea farm like this. Gyokuro's tea farm like this. Here. So you can see any tea trees on this picture, but actually this black stuff is tea farm. So inside this, it's like this. So growing without any direct from sunlight, tea leaves will be less bitterness and astringency. So it's the same things as making sencha. I pick the tea leaves and then steam it as soon as possible and drying with kneading at the same motion. That will be gyokuro. So sencha and gyokuro is a very similar shapes as like a needle shape, but actually the gyokuro is shaded, so the color is more darker. I mean, more green. No, I mean more blue. It's like this, and then it's a very important things to making as you carefully about temperature of water. Okay, so if you pouring hot water directly to the tea leaves, it's very easy to come out bitterness and astringency. And especially this gyokuro is contains a rich umami flavor, and umami flavor comes very easily to any range of temperature, like low temperature water and high temperature water. Its umami comes very easily. So, but if you pouring hot water, it's very easy to come out bitterness and astringency. So I will normally, if you take lots of umami flavor from gyokuro, you have to pour to using very low temperature water. So if you're using low temperature water, it's very easy to come out only umami flavor. But this time, it's a very freezing outside right now, and I want to drink very hot water. So this time, I pour like here hot water, but it's no time to waiting and start pour immediately like this. Here. And pour until the last drop. If you remain some water in the teapot, your next infusion will be bitter. So make sure there are no water in the teapot every time. Okay, I think it's one more drop. I think it's come out. Okay? So let's have a look. Here. It's very good color. And you can see the very clear and very light color. It's a very good sign for gyokuro. So, cheers. Very tasty. I use it very hot water than normal using. Normally I use the low temperature water, like a body temperature water for fast infusion, but actually this is I think it's around 70 degrees Celsius for fast infusion. And it's a very high temperature for fast infusion for gyokuro. But this time, I didn't wait for a long time, so the taste will be, the taste didn't much feels like bitterness and astringency, and I still feel lots of umami flavor. And the important things, this tea is very hot. So it's a good for me at the night time especially. It's around 1:30 o'clock in the morning. So it's around midnight, so I still want to drink a very hot tea. Good. So let's try for the second infusion. So second infusion will be more hot water. So this time I pour directly into teapot. And of course, I can't wait for the long time. And it's the same things. I pour until the last drop. It's like meditation. Okay? So it's coming very still water in the teapot. So I think few more drops until the last drop. Yes. Okay, I think it's good. So now you can see the dark color from the first infusion. This is second infusion. So looks darker, but taste will be taste will be I think it's not I can't say it's a lighter taste, but it's still good. Not too strong, not too light, and a very good combination. And I feel is a little bit astringency aftertaste, but it's a very good astringency. So I feel right now it's very good. Good. Actually, it's very really good. Okay, so I want you to watch this tea is how it's grown from my videotape. So please watch this. Here.
The quiet king of grace. Slow grown in the shadow light. One sip hits like a spark tonight. Deep green power in my veins. Nothing else tastes the same. Chocolate also green, sharp like a dream, pure and rare, awakening me. Chocolate also green, so clean, so deep. One drop and I believe. Chocolate, more than tea, it's energy.
Yes, this is my tea. So look at this. This is after second infusion, so it's still not so wide. So I can drink more couple of more times. So let's have a sniff. Very good, very good. So that video you watched before, it's how to make gyokuro. So that was a very good quality of gyokuro. So I mean, it's very easy. It's very expensive one, not this one. So expensive gyokuro is picking by hand, and sometimes kneading by hand. But like it's these days Japanese green tea should be using by machine. I think more than 99% produced in Japan to be made by machine. So it's very few, and it's very rare to make Japanese green tea by hand. But in my place, you can try to making Japanese green tea by hand by yourself. So if you're interested in making by hand, please check my website. Okay? So I will tell you some more information about the Japanese green tea, especially gyokuro. So I said before, so this is a sencha's tea farm. So sencha is a very common tea in Japan, produced like 10 years ago. It's produced like 60% produced in Japan. But these days matcha is very popular all over the world, so everyone wants to get a matcha and visit Japan to get a very good matcha. And the matcha should be shaded, same as gyokuro. So actually gyokuro and matcha is the same tea farm like this. So this is the covering style. The shading style is actually this is 3 types of shading. So this one is and this one and this one. So you can't see this one and this one. You don't recognize this and this is differences. So this is lighter and this is darker. So this is double layer, I mean 2 layers, and this is single layers. So normally, like I can't have only single layers shaded right now, so it's a very good one, expensive one. It's a lot of effort to make gyokuro or matcha. Actually, gyokuro and matcha is the same tea farm. Like if you want to make gyokuro, you have to pick up at the early time, like at the beginning of May. And if you want to make matcha, you have to wait until the tea leaves are grown, full grown. I mean, I think if you need to very small tea leaves if you needing. I mean, if you want to make a gyokuro, you have to need like this. So you have to keep on small tea leaves as small as possible to kneading. But if you want to make a matcha, you have to make a bigger tea leaves because matcha should be grounded by sawmill. So you have to make a big. So the first and second week of May is a good season for gyokuro, and after that, around the 20th of May is a very start around the 20th of May. I think it's a good season for making matcha. So first to be gyokuro and later to sencha. I mean matcha. Of course, if you made a gyokuro and if you pick the tea leaves, it's done. You can't make a matcha. So you have to decide which will be making, gyokuro or matcha. So this time many tea farmers, include me, is going to making matcha because everyone wants to make a good matcha. So this year I have just a little bit small tea farm in my own tea farm, and I'm going to make a matcha this year. So I think I have to wait for enough time to pick tea leaves. So I believe it's start from around 18th or 19th or 20th of May this year. It's the first harvest season, I think. Of course, I will let you know if I'm picking this year. And of course, I'm filming, and you will watching from my tea farm this live streaming later. Okay? So I just want to say one more thing here. This is like shaded, but it's directly to the tea trees. It's the same effort as this one, but this is more easier, and you don't have to make a structure like this. So it's more it's easy, and it's more cheaper to make. So this is not a good things for tea trees. Of course, if you cover the tea farms, and if a strong wind blows, the black cross hits the new tea leaves and get damaged at the new tea leaves. It's not a good thing for the new tea leaves. So it's actually it's not. It's like normal grade, and sometimes it's a low grade. Of course, sometimes it's very high grade for just cover like this, but you need carefully good fertilization for this farm. Okay, so it's the same things to make gyokuro and matcha. And I think many of you don't know how it's grown in the good tea and bad tea. So I will tell you the differences between good tea and bad tea in Japan later. Of course, this year. So this time I think today is going to end soon. So hope you understand what you're saying. Of course, I will drink the fourth infusion for the third infusion, I think, for this one. Just pouring here, and then pour and the same things, pouring until the last drop. Takes time, but you need to wait until the last drop. I feel very good when I'm watching this dropping with from the teapot. It's made me very relaxing. And pour. Wait until the last drop. And I just arrange some direction for more drops. Yeah, I think it's time to finish. Okay, good one. Now it's very open. I mean, tea leaves is open. Okay. Cheers. Good. So if you drink Japanese green tea and if you feel it's very good, you can say or you can say oishii. It means delicious in Japanese. So I'm thinking every Monday night I'm not sure when it started, from the 11 o'clock or 12 midnight or 1 o'clock. This time it is like 1:50 right now, so it's very late, but I'm going to do the live streaming every Monday night to using in English. So I'm sorry my English is not so good right now, but I hope my English is getting better and better to using every time. And sometimes I speak in just a useful phrase in Japanese, so you will know, you will understand some Japanese while this live streaming. And of course, I'm Japanese, so I'm doing the same live streaming on Friday night in full Japanese. So if you are Japanese, or if you want to know to improve your Japanese skills, please check the also Friday night. Okay, so see you in the next Monday night. Okay, so please I forgot to saying, so if you don't I don't know how to say, if you're not a member, I mean if you're not I don't know how to say, if you don't if you didn't subscribe it yet, please subscribe my channel. Okay, so see you then. Bye.